Hit the subscribe button and we'll see each other more often.
Turbozaurs are ready, and the coast is clear. There's gonna be adventure. Anything can happen here. If you ever need a friend, we'll help you out. If you wind up in a jam, you just have to shout.
Go, Turbozaurs!
Go, Turbozaurs! You got to know how. Go, Turbozaurs! Here we go now. Go, Turbozaurs! Let's start the show now. Help is always on the way. All you've got to say is go, Turbozaurs!
Well, hello there, kids. You two look like you just had a wonderful time.
We were in an amusement park, and it's called Jungle World.
Uh-huh. And everything looks just like the jungle. They even have mechanical elephants and tigers.
That gives me an idea. We could build our very own amusement park with dinosaurs, and we could call it Dinosaur World.
The idea, of course, is a good one. But where on earth are we going to find mechanical dinosaurs?
We don't need mechanical dinosaurs when we've got real dinosaurs right here. For the construction, we can gather boards from the old barn. Here at the entrance, all of the visitors will be happily greeted by Chuck.
Don't you think I should be at the entrance because obviously I have the most charming smile? Eh?
Wait a minute. I think that my smile is pretty charming.
Stop arguing. I will stand at the entrance. After all, I'm the most polite. Thank you for coming, and I hope you have a nice day.
Is that what you call polite? I can be 100 times more polite than that. You're welcome, please, and have a pleasant evening.
Thank you very much. Good morning, and it's very lovely to meet you.
Hunky, Thor, we're going to build a giant park. There will be space for everyone.
The two of you are so polite, you nearly tore each other apart. I'm the one who should stand at the entrance. After all, I'm the most beautiful.
Let's do this. Chuck and Unky, you can build the path and the bridge. Thor and I will work on the cave. Go, Turbozaurs!
Today is the grand opening of the Dinosaur World Park, open to all. Please do not feed the dinosaurs as they are mechanical.
I wonder, who do they think is going to try to feed a mechanical dinosaur? Absurd.
Let me remind you that when the guests arrive, we are mechanical dinosaurs, just like a robot. And you, Thor, try not to eat anything. Robots don't eat.
What are you looking at me for? I already ate a big lunch and everything.
All right then, everything is set. Peter, Katie, open the gates to our park.
Welcome to our park. It's Dinosaur World.
Now, millions of years ago, dinosaurs inhabited our land, and they were enormous creatures, and
they would eat whatever they wanted.
Oh, but these dinosaurs in the park, they're not the dangerous kind, right?
There's no need to be afraid of mechanical dinosaurs.
Whoa! Will you look at that? That's a funny bird.
actually, that's not a bird. It's a pterodactyl.
Did he call me a funny bird? I've never been so insulted in my life.
Take this, you mechanical bully!
I don't get it. I've been practicing, and that was my most charming smile.
Chocolate strawberry, that's my favorite!
Wait, Thor!
Wait!
Why are they all running after us?
It's all an illusion.
But you told me that you had lunch.
I did have lunch. Only ice cream isn't lunch. It's, well, it's ice cream.
You want to try and park that thing? Maybe for everyone else's sake.
I'm trying.
That hurt, Chuck.
Oh, I'm sorry, Thor. These buttons are really small, and I have giant hands.
We're all giant vehicles. Why don't we all have a real race?
How do you expect to have a race in the woods? And furthermore, we can't be on the highway.
I got it. We could just build our own track in Roblox.
Yeah!
Let's get more kids in on the fun with us. Join us. Go, go, Turbozaurs.
Get a move on. Good morning, Grandma.
Oh, who is that?
That would be me a long, long time ago.
I can't believe that's you.
The picture's pretty funny, but you look sad. How come? You see that house in the background? That's where I spent my whole childhood. And now that they're expanding the road, they plan to tear down my old house.
I'm so sorry. It's such a nice house.
Well, what can you do? The city needs good roads after all. I heard on the news that Grandma's old house was being used for a kid's art studio. What if they can't find another place to go?
We're just gonna have to save that house. I once read that you can use special rails to move a house from one place to another.
Awesome! And I know exactly who we should ask for help. Let's go tell our friends about Plan Rescue House.
Ha! Our goalie decided now was a good time for a snooze. Unky, get up.
He blocked 3 goals. I'd be sleepy too.
But we can't play if he's napping in front of the goal. Our only option is to somehow move him.
Hey, everybody. You guys need to move Unky out of the way, huh? As it turns out, we've got to move something to another place too, and fast.
Unky fell asleep in front of the goal, and he's impossible to wake up.
Unky, time for dinner. Wake up.
Huh? What? Can I skip to the ice cream?
You know I love ice cream, but first things first, there's a great old house that we need to move in a flash.
Move a whole house? But what for?
They're expanding a road in the city, and this house is in the way. They're gonna try to tear it down, but they won't if we get to it first.
Our grandma grew up in this house, and now it's being used as a children's art studio.
Studio what?
A studio where kids go to make art.
But how are we going to be able to move an entire house?
It's not an easy job, but nothing is impossible. I'm pretty sure we can do it with just 4 dollies and some rails. And we can make all of it with the printer. We can lift up the house, then set it down on the dollies and roll it to the side on the rails.
A brilliant plan. But who's gonna lift the house? Me? I guess I need to start working out. I gotta get super swole.
I think that's a job for Chuck and Thor. Go, go, Turbozaurs!
think it's dark enough now. The coast is clear. You can come out now, Chuck.
Okay, first, we need to lay down the rails. Chuck, that's a perfect job for you. Now, the most important part. Thor and Chuck have to lift the house carefully and set it down on the dollies. Chuck, can you handle that?
Pretty sure I've lifted heavier.
Yeah, that's the right idea. Watch your step now. Unky, we need you. All good.
Bravo! Bravo!
Anyone snap a picture of my daring deed? Ah, right. The photographer was busy with a daring deed.
Uh-huh. Bull, now we need to carefully move the house along the rails.
Great job, everybody. Now we have to clean everything up. Imagine how surprised they'll be tomorrow.
All right. Now we know what to do with Unky the next time he decides to take a nap in front of the goal.
The old house that was supposed to be torn down during construction has moved to another location by itself. Scientists are now looking into this mysterious event, but it looks like the house will be spared, which is very good news indeed.
This is nothing short of a miracle. I guess I have to start believing in aliens now. Or maybe even that dinosaurs still roam the earth.
Yeah, us too. So, Bull, Jerry, Unky, Thor, and Chuck are your friends, the Turbozaurs. What would you like to do together with them? Play, draw, make crafts, watch a movie, or have an adventure? Visit the Turbozaur website for fun and educational ideas. Download coloring pages and craft templates. Play and organize contests and parties with friends. Find the toys and other games with beloved heroes.
Paulina, my beloved nephews, Boris and Bruno, are missing.
Maybe they're just out playing in the woods.
But they could be lost in there. Oh, I'm sick with worry.
There's no need to worry, Aunt Nora. We'll find them.
Stunning. Enchanting. The Queen of the Forest.
We need your help right away.
Will you please help us find Boris and Bruno?
Just look at this photo shoot.
Don't get sidetracked. Our friends need you.
This Master Scout is on the job. They're on a road in the forest.
Can we catch up with them?
You can consider them already caught.
Next stop, the forest! Wait, they left without me.
Boris, Bruno, wait a minute.
Can't slow down.
Aunt Nora thinks you're lost.
But we left her a note that says we're taking a trip around the world.
And as soon as we circle the whole Earth, we'll be back immediately. What do we do, Peter?
I have a plan.
Nobody can rest until we get Boris and Bruno to return home.
But how? It seems they don't want to go back home.
Every problem has a solution. Now, here they are. Bull and Thor, I want you to dig a big hole up ahead so they'll think there's road work. Boris and Bruno will have to turn here, where they will be met by a blockage of fallen trees. A blockage courtesy of Chuck.
I love to set up blockages.
Just don't forget to remove them when we're done.
What if I just left a twig or two?
To bypass the blockage, they'll have to go down to the ravine.
And who's gonna make the ravine?
Nobody. Nature already made it.
That was awfully nice of nature to dig a ravine so that we didn't have to.
In order for them to climb out of the ravine, we need to build a new road. I nominate Thor, Bull, and Unky. Go, go, Turbozaurs!
Quick, hide! They're getting close.
It looks like a dead end.
You think we've reached the end of the whole world?
Bruno, if we had traveled around the entire world, we would be back home already because the Earth is round. Now follow me.
I don't want to travel around the world anymore. I'm tired. I want cake with cranberries.
The sooner we travel around the world, the sooner we can have lunch. Let's go.
How will we ever be able to get out of here?
Don't be afraid. We'll come up with something.
Oh, wow. It's a road.
Huh. Well, I told you we'd think of something.
Hooray! We're home!
Where have you been? I was so worried.
Aunt Nora, we just traveled around the entire world.
And it's not nearly as big as we thought it was.
Nonsense. The Earth is incredibly large. Look, this is a model of our Earth called a globe, and it's impossible to bike across the entire Earth, boys, because on the way you will come across not only the mountains and deserts, but also the oceans.
So you're saying we didn't travel across the whole Earth?
I don't think so. Unless, of course, you flew around it like a bird or a plane or maybe a spaceship.
I could do it.
And I could do it too.
You make a delicious cranberry cake.
Eat to your heart's content. I'm so grateful you found my nephews.
What do they have to do with it? We're the ones who came home on our own.
Yeah, let us eat cake.
From now on, when I need to say something, I won't use words. I'll only use the smiley faces and stickers.
The watermill.
This weather's steamier than in the Jurassic era. Can't wait to cool off.
You're after me. Joe, how much longer?
Be patient. I haven't had a good massage since the Mesozoic. Done in a jiffy. Oh, la, la, la,
Huh?
la.
Done in a sec, huh? I have a feeling that second's gonna last a long time. I'm off to the lake.
Great idea.
lake?
Last one in's a
So it's going to
Hey, hold up. I'm coming too.
Dip in the lake? That sounds divine.
I'm hot. No way. It looks just like my book. Like the kind the Egyptians built. You know, they also built their own aqueduct. It worked using a water wheel. Can you make one of them?
I'm not really sure how they worked, but I think I know who I can ask. Those dinosaurs have been around for a long time. Hi, guys. What's going on?
We wanted to go for a swim, but the lake's almost entirely dry.
But what about the poor fish? They need the water to survive.
Oh.
We've got to save the lake.
We need to bring in more water. Remember when the Egyptians built their aqueducts?
We dinosaurs have lived a long time, but we've only ever lived in the forest. We've never been to Egypt.
Jerry, what are you doing hanging around up there?
He's stretching his neck, trying to make it as long and slender as mine.
Yeah! Ugh. Hey, those look kind of familiar.
Where are you going?
Yeah! Oh yeah, wrong way. Thanks a lot, Thor.
Where's he off to?
Does anyone ever know where Jerry's off to?
In order to build an aqueduct, we've got to find out how they worked, and then we can make our own.
Yeah, I saw one of these nearby, so I thought I'd take a picture. I got the perfect angle.
Jerry, you're always doing the perfect thing, even when you don't know what you're doing.
It's that water mill near the farm. Look at this. A tree branch got stuck somehow. That's what's stopping the wheel from turning.
I think I know how to build the aqueduct, but I'll need help from everyone. Go, go, Turbozaurs! Okay, Chuck, we need to make planks from all this dry wood over here. We'll use those to make the aqueduct. Then you and Thor can start placing the supports, and Unky, you lay the duct on top.
Now that's what I call an aqueduct. But where's the water?
Not so fast, Jerry. One thing at a time. Thor, cut this log into sections and then drill the cores out. That will make barrels. Then Chuck and Unky, you attach those barrels to the wheel. Okay, Jerry, you help Bull hook the driftwood. Then, Bull, you pull on it really gently.
Water! I actually helped release the water. We'll be cooling down in no time flat. Man, it's really flowing now. I swear, it's like a regular water park over here. We should put in a slide.
We need to clear away all this stuff tonight so the lake doesn't overflow.
Sure is a beautiful old mill, isn't it? Good evening, Mr. Charlie.
Good evening, children. Well, would you look at that? The old wheel's turning again. My goodness. Who'd have thought, after all this time, ought to be in a museum? Oh, dear. Seeing things, Charlie.
Ought to be in a museum. What an idea! We'll turn the old mill into a museum.
Welcome to the old watermill. Enjoy your day. Hit the subscribe button and we'll see each other more often.
59. Ready or not, here I come. I see Peter. And Boris. And now I know where Bruno is.
But that's not fair. If I hadn't sneezed, I could have stayed up there a year before you found me.
Oh, come on. When I'm it, the tree is the first place I look.
That's because there's nowhere else to hide in the yard. If we played in the woods, I could hide anywhere.
You know Aunt Nora won't let us play in the woods. There's nothing wrong with right here.
Peter, you're it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't understand. How far could he go?
He could have gone into the woods. Remember, he said he could hide anywhere in there.
I'm not afraid. It's a piece of cake.
Boris, are you sure that you want to go in there by yourself?
He's my brother, and I'm going to find him.
Somebody help me! Ah!
Bruno!
How could we let Boris go in there alone? We have to do something.
And we will, with the Turbozaurs' help.
You've never looked better.
Guys, we really need your help. Our friends are lost in the woods.
Now don't you panic. Ow! Jerry flies to the rescue.
I didn't know the woods would be such a big place. I'm tired and so hungry.
You're not the only one. So thirsty, too. And I don't know if anyone's ever gonna find us.
I found them, but it's not going to be easy to get to them because on one side is the marsh, and on the other, the gorge.
We'll find a way over the gorge. Wow, that is a big gorge. What do we do? You always say that nothing's impossible, so there must be a way over.
You see that fallen tree? We're going to turn it into a bridge and get to the other side. Go, go, Turbozaurs!
Thor, you prepare the ground so we can build a bridge. Unky, you go get the tree and hand it over to Chuck. And Chuck, get that tree to the other side of the gorge.
I've been working out a lot lately.
And how are we going to get across now?
I have an idea. What if we build a full-fledged bridge, just like this? Even better, we'll build the bridge on stilts.
A bridge on stilts? What's better than that?
Jerry and Chuck, go look for more tree trunks. Bull, bring those trunks over here. Thor, go get some more ground ready so we can build our bridge.
How will we know that it's safe to go across?
You just let Chuck take care of that.
Now we need planks for the bridge itself. Unky, pass the logs to Chuck. He'll cut them into boards and we'll make ourselves a bridge. Don't wake them up. I have an idea. But we're gonna need a sturdy car.
What's keeping the boys? It's so late. Where have they gone off to? Have you seen the boys?
Nothing to worry about. They were hiding, and we searched and searched, and eventually, we found them.
Bruno, Boris, you can't sleep on the ground. You'll catch a cold.
Where's the swamp? And where's the terrible forest?
Just a dream. Let's go. The cake is ready. And bring your friends.
Because friends are very important.
This rain's never gonna stop. It might just become an ocean and make our house a boat. The weatherman said it shouldn't last long today. Huh? Look at that! Sun! Hooray!
Whoa! Wait! Check out this selfie Jerry posted. Look!
Not his best angle.
I think he's asking us for help. Look! His wings are caught in the logs. He looks worried.
Oh, he could be trapped. We have to go save him.
It looks like he's in the lake in the forest. He could drown. We need to go, fast.
Hiya, guys. What's the rush?
To help Jerry. Hurry! We'll explain on the way. Jerry, what happened?
I was taking some artsy shots of the rain and everything, and, well, next thing you know, I'm a little over my head. Wings, rather.
I have a plan. We need a way to get the water out. We'll dig a channel.
Huh?
The water will flow out, and then you'll be free.
I'll run and get the rest.
Katie and I will run and get the others to help. Thor and Chuck will stay here with you.
We don't need to wait for everyone. We know how to dig stuff.
Oh. Hey, you're right. Digging holes is easy. Hurry! Help! We messed up! We tried making a channel, but it got worse!
We thought the water would flow out, but it went the wrong way.
We were supposed to dig in the other direction so the water flows away. Water follows the laws of gravity, guys. See? If the water is higher, it'll flow into
Peter,
someplace...
no time for science class. We have to save Jerry.
Here's the plan. Bull and Thor, block the channel. Quick! Poor Jerry's head is almost underwater.
A rescue today would be nice.
Go, Turbozaurs!
Peter, what can I do?
Help Unky with the logs. You can use them to strengthen the dam. The water stopped.
Hooray! We saved you.
Are you sure?
Every cloud has a silver lining.
Yes, like the rain clouds that caused this.
Now that that's done, let's dig another channel on the other side to drain the water downhill.
Let's go.
Wait! Here's the plan. We need to rebuild the area with logs. And when we dig, make sure it reaches the lower pond. That pond is downhill, so it'll drain. Got it?
Well then, go Turbozaurs!
That looks great. Right over here, Unky. Now over there. Nice! It's ready. Now all we have to do is move the partition.
Can I do it? Please.
Hooray! The water's moving!
It's a wonder what we can do with water and gravity.
I'm saved.
Huh?
know what I want to do. Selfie time with my heroic friends. Oh no, not more rain!
Joe's Fountain. Good job. Looks like we're almost done. When Grandma comes back from town, it's gonna look awesome. Right, Katie?
Yeah, we did a great job. And Jerry helped a lot too. Well, there are 3 things that will never ever get old. Fire, water, and watching Jerry do lawn control. Jerry!
Huh? What's happening?
Wake up, Jerry! You're making a huge puddle in the yard.
Sorry. I must have been daydreaming or something.
Huh? It's Grandma coming down the road. Quick, hi, Jerry.
Grandma, look at your yard. We cleaned it all up.
Wonderful. I bought my groceries. Then I walked in the park for a while, but it was rather sad. My favorite old fountain has broken down, you see. They've dismantled it, and they're going to plant some flowers where it was.
That's so sad. But how come?
I don't know. It could be the pipes burst. It was a very old fountain, over 100 years, and it wasn't in very good condition. We're gonna need your help. Let's meet at the base and I'll tell you all about it. They've dismantled the old fountain in the park, but I think we should bring it back. So we looked up some information, and this is what we found. The fountain was built at the beginning of the last century. This is what it looked like back then. See? After a long time, the fountain fell into disrepair. They even had to remove the center part, so it looked like this. Many more years passed, and when the pipes rusted, the water was gone.
And now that the fountain is gone, they just want to plant flowers.
So our plan is to restore the fountain to its original form.
And then we'll plant nice flowers all around it.
That's a great idea, Peter, but it just might be challenging.
Like I say, it's not an easy job,
but nothing is impossible.
That's great, Peter! But I have the feeling something's missing. I know! It needs an attractive statue on top. Maybe of a pterodactyl.
That's not a bad idea, actually. But I think our fountain should have something a little more graceful. Like maybe a statue of Joe.
Huh? You really think so?
Oh well, I tried.
Jerry, we'll need a photograph of Joe from every angle. Perfect, Jerry. Next, we'll upload the photos to our computer printer. Go, go, Turbozaurs!
Careful, Chuck. I'm very fragile.
Bull, start leveling the site for the fountain. Thor, you dig up the old pipes. Chuck, lay the new pipes in the trench. Joe, turn on your headlights so they can see better. Go, go, Turbozaurs! Now we need to assemble the new fountain. Chuck, you're the man for that job. Jerry, you keep an eye from above and make sure all the parts line up.
Hey, I caught it! Did you see that? I saved you, Joe!
That was magnificent, Jerry.
Yeah, Joe was like, ah! And I was like, Arr! Was anyone filming? No? Oh, well. Anyway.
Now we have to dig up the ground around our new fountain and plant our flowers.
Wonderful! Look at this, kids!
And now for a very happy story. Visitors to the park this morning discovered that our beautiful old fountain had been restored and was working once again.
Sensational! Tourists report a large, scary animal in the forest near our city. The animal appeared to be a dinosaur.
Nonsense! The things they come up with. But just in case, I suppose it can't hurt to ask your dad and some of his friends to go to the forest and take a look for this unknown animal. We gotta go warn the Turbozaurs. Thanks for breakfast!
Thanks a bunch, Grandma!
Oh, you're staying here with me, Florian. You need to finish your breakfast. They're not here.
You think they were found?
Dad couldn't get here that fast.
Hi!
There you are! We've been looking for you. You've all got to split.
What's going on?
People saw you here and think you're dangerous.
And now they're coming to find you, so you've got to leave the forest.
We can't just leave. This is our home.
We've lived here thousands of years.
Yeah.
What if we explain that these dinosaurs aren't dangerous?
But who would believe us? We won't be allowed to come here again.
People must never know we're here. We've hid a long time, and it's important that we continue to hide.
I've got it. We'll make it seem like it was all a big mistake by building a toy dinosaur.
But what adult would be afraid of a toy?
We just need people to think the report was a mistake.
Peter, I think you just had a terrific idea.
Does anyone else think that this creature might not be scary enough? Or am I the only one with doubts?
What don't you like about it, Chuck?
To me, it looks like it's some innocent little animal. I bet if we made it out of rubber, then it could be somebody's bath toy.
Do you want to try something different?
We should make a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Why's that?
Yeah, why is that?
Same question.
Hey, check out the Tyrannosaurus.
It's beautiful. And now, we have to make it look terrible. La, 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 la. One last thing. What will we use to build it?
Well...
Oh! The wind knocked these down. If we look around, we'll find more. We are in a forest.
Great idea. Let's do it.
Made of fallen trees.
Go, go, Turbozaurs!
Hey, Chuck, why aren't you helping out?
Oh, I could help everybody by being a bottle. Looks just like me. Hey, you ruined it! Shoo!
Terrible beast found in the forest, standing absolutely still. Someone makes a wooden sculpture in the forest and tourists mistake it for a live dinosaur. Your dad and his friends decided to bring it to town and put it on display in the square.
We should all go see it.
We've got to show this to Chuck. He's a sensation. I'm heading out to the store. You kids keep an eye on Florian while I'm gone.
I think he wants to go to the beach.
Yeah, we all had a great time there.
Mm-hmm. It's too bad the beach is so far away. We can't go. I wish we could.
Sorry, Florian. No beach today.
Even though we can't go, what if we bring the beach here?
And how would we do that?
Well, first we would need a lot of sand.
Check out all this sand! Now all we gotta do is figure out how to get it to Grandma's house.
Piece of cake. Go, go, Turbozaurs!
Where to?
Never fear. You're talking to the world's best surveillance dino. Found it. Let's go.
I think that's enough sand. Let's head home. Thor, let's dig here.
Oh my, that's quite a sandbox. What do you think, Florian?
I'm not sure Grandma's gonna be wild about this pile of dirt.
I have an idea. Let's turn this into something your grandma would like.
Nice! Grandma always wanted a flower bed. Huh? Now all it needs is some flowers.
Welcome to the beach, Florian.
I don't understand. Why are you still crying?
I know. The sea. Beaches aren't beaches without it.
Too bad there's no river here.
Maybe not, but we can make do. Thor, can you dig a hole right here?
No problem.
Easy. Little to the left. Bingo!
Oh, thanks. I didn't realize you were the digging expert.
Ready? Stop! I guess the ground is thirsty. How can we waterproof this?
We'd need a pool or something.
Yeah, too bad you don't have a big square trailer. One that's exactly the same size as the hole you just dug. But what do I know?
You're right. We can just use the trailer. Jerry, you're the best.
Ha!
Come on, guys. Let's set the trailer right in the pit.
Huh?
Great! That's some beach. Huh?
Huh? That's Grandma's bus.
Hi, guys! Hi, Grandma! Hello, dears. What in the world? I've always wanted a massive flower bed like this.
Right now, it's just dirt. It needs flowers. That's not all that's new over here. Check it out.
Florian wanted his own private beach. What busy little bees. How did you manage these things? I think someone deserves a treat. Here we go. Ice cream bars. I picked them up at the store. Thanks a bunch, Grandma. What?
I think he's saying he wants to share his ice cream bar with our dinosaur friends, right?
Great idea, Florian. Without them, we couldn't have made our private beach today. Let's go! Want to try it? I know you'll have a good time, Chuck.
You really think that I could?
You want to try and park that thing? Maybe for everyone else's sake.
I'm trying.
That hurt, Chuck.
Oh, I'm sorry, Thor. These buttons are really small, and I have giant hands.
I'm afraid we dinos just aren't suited to play with race cars, Peter.
But I wanted to play a racing game.
Hang on. We're all giant vehicles. Why don't we all have a real race?
How do you expect to have a race in the woods? And furthermore, we can't be on the highway.
I got it. We could just build our own track here.
Yeah! I think there's enough room to build a track here, but it'll take some work. Here, look. It's okay if the track curves, but we'll have to clear out a bunch of rocks and plants and stuff.
What do you mean, clear out plants? There's some great plants here. Don't tell me you'll move them. Lily of the Valley?
Lily who?
It's a flower in this field, even though they aren't blooming. It's an endangered flower here. So they're rare, like super rare. We have to protect nature, Peter.
We'll figure something out to save them. We can transplant the lily what's-her-face with soil. Bull, can you uproot the stumps?
Mm-hmm.
And Unky, can you help move them?
Uh-huh.
Thor, you can break up the soil to prepare for the road.
Uh-huh.
Joe, use your big tires to flatten the path. Chuck, you and Katie can help move the flowers. And Jerry? Jerry?
Jerry can nap.
What for?
Because this is your racetrack. I don't have wheels the way the rest of you do. I can't even race with you all.
You can be the judge then.
Really? The judge? That sounds important enough for me. I'll do it!
Go, go, Turbozaurs!
On your marks, get set, go!
Hooray! I win! Yay! Well, we both win.
No fair. I probably would have been first if I hadn't been shoved off the track.
But you shoved me off too.
It'd be easier if I had wheels or treads.
What do you mean, Chuck? Huh?
You won because it's easier for you to win.
I judge, you all lose.
I thought this would be a fun and fair fight today.
I don't know. It's difficult because we all have such different skills.
Oh man, I'm sorry, but how do we make it fair?
I know. There's a really simple way to make this more fun. Let me think. You can do it as dinosaurs. Sound good?
On your marks, get set, and we're off!
Well, of course Chuck would win. He's got the longest legs of us all.
Oh.
Chuck, are you okay?
Never better. Let the race go on.
Looks like everyone won. What a great race that was.
By the way, don't you think we should have some sort of aerial race next? With a wonderful prize for the winner? Yes? Why are you all laughing? Don't you think it'd be fun?